Vanderbilt at Texas is a ranked matchup. Despite what Texas has gone through this year, the struggles they've endured, this is a ranked matchup. And Texas still technically is alive for the college football playoff. So they are looking to potentially pull off an upset here, even though they are favored at home. I think this would still be kind of an upset in a way because of how well Vanderbilt is playing. Now, the quarterback position for Texas is kind of up in the air. Is Arch Manning going to play? Does Matthew Caldwell have to step in once again? That's going to be a big question for this team. I thought Arch Manning played pretty well last game. So that's something that could be a trend to keep an eye on if he's able to continue that, assuming he's able to stay on the field. That being said, I think that this is a very interesting matchup of two teams that are very different teams. Texas is a team that has a ton of skill and wants to go pretty fast, and Vanderbilt has skill of its own, but they're very much a tough-nosed team that's going to keep things efficient, and they're not necessarily trying to play at a track speed, but they're going to be able to be efficient and hit explosive plays from time to time. Now, Texas is trying to figure things out still, and the fact that they're still in contention for the college football playoffs speaks to the potential they have for the rest of the season. And if they're able to kind of hit their stride, Texas is one of those teams that they're just not out of it yet. And again, if they're able to figure some things out and they're able to find some momentum, this is a dangerous team. I would be worried about Texas if they're able to do that. The problem is that we haven't seen them consistently hit that. Now, the defense is still very much a tough group to go against. Colin Simmons is an absolute unit. Anthony Hill is kind of forgotten right now because of the team's struggles, but he is still very much a star. Jelani McDonald and Michael Tapp in the secondary, those two have been good as well. So this defense for Texas is going to be fun to watch against this Vanderbilt offense. That's going to be an absolute battle. Diego Pavia against this Texas defense is worth watching. I think that you have you have a guy in Diego Pavia going against a unit that is one of the best in college football, and Pavia is ready for that challenge. You look at what he's done so far this year. This is very much a player that is competitive. He is ready for this challenge, and Texas will have their hands full, not just with him, but with the rest of this offense as well. You look at the rushing attack for Vanderbilt. Diego Pavia leads the charge there. Kylan Young, Cedric Alexander, those are two guys that are going to contribute as well. The passing attack is a little bit spread out. Everybody knows that Eli Stowers is going to be part of that, but Junior Sherrill's had his moments. Trey Richardson has been explosive. So this Vanderbilt offense has its fair share of weapons that Texas must worry about as well. Speaking of good defenses, Vanderbilt's defense does not get enough recognition, in my opinion. I think this is a group that has a ton of exciting players, and they just don't get, again, the recognition that they deserve because maybe they're not as talented as some of the other players that they face. That being said, good luck playing against this defense because you have a number of players that are going to give you plenty of trouble. A group is led by Brian Longwell and Langston Patterson at the linebacker position. Miles Capers off to a career start for his 2025 season, and that defensive line is going to create a lot of problems for a Texas offensive line that has struggled mightily this year. So again, whoever the quarterback is going to be for Texas, you're going to have to worry about this defense. You are going to have to worry about how much time you have to make plays because while we've seen some guys step up like Ryan Wingo, like Parker Livingston, you know that the quarterback is worried about how much time they will have to throw. And Vanderbilt's done a good job of getting to the quarterback at times. They have been extremely disruptive. They've been a problem, and they have influenced the game because of what they've been able to do. And again, most of the spotlight is on Clark Lee and Diego Pavia, but I think that this Vanderbilt defense deserves a lot more spotlight than maybe they're commanding right now. There's plenty of season still left. So for a group that is 24th in scoring defense, they will get their time in the spotlight plenty for the rest of the season. And right now, I think everybody is giving Texas's defense its love, and rightfully so, but Vanderbilt's defense also deserves to be in that conversation as well. Now, picking this game is going to be interesting because Texas is favored at home. And again, who knows what the quarterback position is going to look like by the time that this game is played. As of right now, it's very uncertain. That being said, I do trust Vanderbilt to win this game. I think that they're a little bit more consistent than Texas, regardless who plays at the quarterback position. If Arch plays, it gives them a better chance. I think if Caldwell plays, it's going to be a long night for the Texas Longhorns, and Vanderbilt is going to get the job done regardless of who starts.